Welcome to Rice TVX and the newest episode of the Rice Crypto Show. Today, I am joined by world record holding Infamous Crypto Trader and creator of Market Cipher, CryptoFace. And we're going to learn more about him and Market Cipher. And I want to let everybody know there is a special discount code that you can use today to get 50% off Market Cipher. That is for the first 50 Rice TVX viewers and subscribers that use my referral link and the promo code that we're going to be sharing on today's video. Before we get into it, make sure you visit ricetvx.com and sign up for my mailing list so you never miss an update or new Rice TVX and Rice Against the Grain content. You will also find links to all of my various channels as well as my social media. Make sure you're following both of my YouTube channels, Rice TVX as well as Rice Against the Grain. And due to censorship, make sure you follow me on other alternative platforms such as Rumble and Odyssey, where I do post up exclusive content. I will include links in the video description for everything I just mentioned, as well as everything shared on today's video. All right, joining me on today's show is a first-time guest, somebody who I've been looking forward to bringing on the channel for quite some time. I met him back in 2019. I am joined by the world record-holding breaking crypto trader, the founder and creator of Market Cipher. I am joined by CryptoFace. Welcome to the show, my friend. How's it going?
It's going well, man. Thanks for having me. You've been, I know you've been tracking me down, and I've been a little slippery. So forgive me for not being here in a timely fashion, but thanks for having me, man.
Yeah, man, I appreciate your time, man, and I'm definitely looking forward to this. We had a little chat before we started recording, and again, I appreciate your time, man. I'm really looking forward to getting to know you better, learning more about you, and learning more about Market Cipher. I've been talking on my channel about trying to become more active in the trading game. It's not something I've been great at. I've done a lot of swing trading. Some of them have been successful. Some of them have not been. I've been doing a lot of hodling and not really selling on highs like I should. So I really want to try to be able to capitalize on this market. And I know that Market Cipher is one of those tools that I think, from what I've been gathering from the feedback from other people, is it's a really helpful tool that's been a great indicator helping people out in their trading journeys. So I look forward to learning more about that. And I will let people know I'll have links down below for everything that we're talking about today, including a referral link for Market Cipher. If you're interested in signing up, be sure to use my referral link. That will be down below in the video description and the pinned comment. And it is a way for you to support Rice TVX, and it would be greatly appreciated. And I guess before we get started, do you mind, for people who may be familiar with you and even myself, because you are kind of elusive and mysterious, do you mind sharing a little bit about who CryptoFace is?
Sure, man. First off, I'm glad that you kind of said the piece about how you wanted to get better at maybe selling, at a better time. And I was like, when we had that little conversation before we started recording, I was gonna be like, man, you should say that, when we're recording. I was be like, yo, press the record button. And so I'm glad that you're kind of being honest, like with your channel and your audience and kind of what you're looking for. And
yeah,
honestly,
no, I don't chill. I don't try to push these pump and dump things. That's the reason why I didn't really do a lot of things involving trading and price talk, because it's just one of those things that leads people down wrong paths, because too many people end up relying upon people they're listening to and watching versus actually doing the research and just taking information in to kind of make better decisions for themselves versus just straight up listening and following people.
Well, this bear trend, I mean, if you said anything positive about any coin or any altcoin, someone called you a scammer. You know what I'm saying? Like, which it bothers me in the sense that And there are, ones that are shady, and there's definitely rug pulls and stuff like that. But there is a much deeper layer of true scamming scum, evil people, and I feel like these YouTubers out there that I don't know the exact word what to call them, but where like they go after like fake gurus or like scam stuff. They were, their guns were aimed at crypto, and partially rightfully so, because that's where some of the clicks were. But I mean, man, all you have to do is look in YouTube or Twitter comments for impersonators. Those are the real scammers that are running real scam operations, bringing in millions of dollars every single day off thousands, tens of thousands of people. I've had to work with the Secret Service to get some people that were scamming our group and stuff. And so,
Damn.
I know we kind of went off topic there, but I'm glad.
No,
I
it's fine, man.
appreciate you that you're being upfront, and the whole hodling thing and selling, especially in crypto, is tough, because nobody. You know what bothers me about this space, and I guess it's almost like that in other markets too, but Bitcoin especially. They kind of put their noses in the air, like, oh, you're stupid if you're not holding down to the bottom, and like people curse you if you're selling. And every single day,
Yeah.
I'm willing to bet my whole net worth that every single day since the top of 64K, there was a Twitter post of a picture of some chart of of some reason why Bitcoin's bottoming right here, whether it's 55,000, 50,000, 40,000, 30,000, 20,000. There's always like this doubt, like, oh, don't sell. You're stupid if you sell. And it's like, well, now you're down however much. And you could
Well, you're down US dollar wise. And so like before, I had more of a change of mind more over like the past year, but my mindset wasn't to accumulate more fiat. And
fair.
I was looking at if I was selling my Bitcoin, I was just selling it for fiat, which is something I'm trying to get away from. But then I started having more of the mentality of utilizing the system and trade, like swing trading, to where I can accumulate more of whatever coin it might be. So if I sell Bitcoin at a certain amount at a certain high price and it goes down, I can buy back in at a lower price with all of that and accumulate more Bitcoin and stack more sats. And that's kind of what the goal that I'm trying to take is, utilizing these trades to be able to increase my stack ultimately. And then, I mean, obviously taking profit to be able to pay bills and things like that. I mean, I do look forward to the world where we can utilize cryptocurrency
Right.
for payments. But until then, I got to play the game, and I want to utilize that better. So wanted to kind of interject that, because I mean, I did kind of come from that hodling mentality for a while, and it is kind of a disease almost if you think about it.
Well, in hindsight, let's say like if we did like if 16K is the bottom, if you've been hodling since 3K or 6K, you're actually good. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm still up.
and
I'm
so
still up on the
maybe I'm being a
majority.
little too harsh on the hodlers, but it's not that I think hodling is dumb or bad, but what it's really comes from battle scars. What I'm really talking about is the facade of people having sticks up their ass of like uh, putting out false hope or just unhealthily, like it's okay to sell if you are very confident that the value is going to go down so you can buy back and get more later. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole point.
Yeah.
So no, I'm right there with you.
And
And
I guess you know this as a trader. I mean, there's different strategies for different situations. You may have more long-term strategies, long-term holds. You may have more short-term, medium. So you may be doing day trading. So there's a lot of different options. And that's what I'm trying to do, is like divide out what I have and figure out what I feel comfortable with selling at higher prices than buying back in. Cause I know I've lost out on a lot of opportunities with that. And ultimately I am trying to create generational wealth. I would like to be able to take care of my family beyond my existence. So
Do you have kids at all or anything
I
like
do.
that? Are you married? You got a love? I guess I shouldn't ask. It's none of my business.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not married. I do have a kid. I don't talk about my child or much on the show. She's an adult. I'll be 48 in just a few months, man. So I've experienced
Damn,
a lot in
bro,
life.
you're
Yeah,
looking good. Your skin's looking nice and tight,
I
man.
think
And
I was thinking about that when you said that. I do have a little bit of Native American in my bloodline. So as much as I don't get as much sun as I need, sometimes it looks like I get the sun that I need. So
yeah,
I'm a
no,
little
but
bit more
yeah,
tan than
not
other people.
not just the you got your skin looks good. You're tightened up, and so
Oh,
yeah, man,
you make me feel pretty, face.
yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? I think you're doing all right for 40. You're doing pretty good.
Why did you decide to start using the name CryptoFace?
Because I play poker. So the idea was crypto is of the people for the man, which is like anonymous, right? Crypto is, to me, it was power for the people, and it's that power comes from like anonymity from the man. And so to me, crypto face, like just like a poker face, you're supposed to, your poker face, you don't show emotion, like you can't get a read on. And so crypto face, I'd imagine, is like anonymity. And
I
so
like
that
that.
was kind of the idea. Um, so crypto face, poker face, my logo was a spade. So I'm definitely influenced from like blackjack and poker and stuff. So yeah, it was just yeah,
Are you
crypto
still do you
face.
still play poker?
I don't play poker as much anymore,
You replaced that
because
addiction with
people
crypto
try too
trading?
hard and for too little money, and it's not as fun. I still do. I still play poker. I went to a tournament 2 weeks ago, um, but I'll only play poker in certain types of places. Um,
Is
because
that why you go
if
to
I go to like
Vegas?
the casino, I'm playing at a table where it's like people bring like a couple $100 and they got sweats on, glasses, earphones, no one's fucking talking. Everyone's all serious. I'm like, Jesus, you guys, like, come on, lighten up a little bit. Um, but yeah, still play poker, huge into blackjack, counting cards and all that. You don't got to be a genius to count cards. I can teach anyone to do it in 45 minutes, a little bit of practice. You can count cards for the rest of your life.
Sweet.
So yeah, the whole idea was just being anonymous, and and also like I think fame is way overrated. Like I'm not looking for fame.
Yeah, no, I
I
get
think
you with
people who
that.
do kind of have like a problem. Um,
Yeah,
but
there's some people
that's
that
it. That's all.
I get it, man. No, and you were doing like the whole mask thing way before 2020. So,
Yeah, man, it's
um,
been almost 8 years now. It's crazy.
well, speaking of that, man, I met you back in 2019, we were talking about at Blockchain Week. It was like late October. It was around the Halloween time period because they were
Yep.
putting on those events the date that Satoshi's white paper was released, somewhere around that time frame. So it was World CryptoCon, Litecoin Summit, and Coin Agenda, I believe, were taking place. And I met you with Crypto Zombie. Um, that was 2019. I got involved in crypto early 2017, Aprilish. Um, how did you get involved in crypto? Or when and how did you get involved in crypto?
I've told the story a good few times. And really, before I got into it, like I've heard about Bitcoin and stuff, didn't really think anything of it, wasn't anything special. And the long story short is, one night, dude, I don't even remember if something happened at work or something, but I got on my knees on my bed to pray before I went to bed, and prayed to Jesus, man. And my exact words was
Nothing
damn,
wrong with
dude, I
that, by the
forget
way.
the exact words, man. It's I prayed to Jesus. I said, give me, or yeah, show me or give me a way, or help me find a way where I can help people all around the world make money that really needed it. Now, I didn't ask for that because I just wanted to give money away and didn't care about myself. I've worked long enough in business and sales and consulting to know that if you make other people money, you will be fine yourself. And so when I asked for that, it wasn't out of complete, it wasn't like, my whole life was jolly. I was going through, I was working the grind too, man. I was in sales, working extremely long hours. And I was like, man, is this, I dropped out of college and I I I was like, man, am I gonna be able to do this 9 to 5, 8 to 5, 9 to 7, thing for the rest of my life? I don't think so. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Um, and so I prayed for a way to help people around the world make money that really needed it. Because I knew if I'm able to do that, then I would be making money. And as soon as I was done with that prayer, I went to my computer and kid you not, man, I don't even remember what or how. It was like an ad or something came up. I saw a Crypto Crow video for Profit Trailer, which was a crypto bot trading program. And I ended up getting it and was like, I can do this, trying it. And after a couple weeks, I thought I could do a better job at presenting it than the channels I was watching that were doing it. No offense
Right.
to them. Love Crypto Crow and Crypto Gnome. And one of the things that I thought I could do better was getting to the point faster. I was trying to my Dyson vacuum last night. Well, my Dyson vacuums took a shit. I have the worst luck with Dyson vacuums. I hate vacuums, especially Dyson vacuums. And
You
this
don't look like a
vacuum took shit
vacuum
on me
guy.
like 2-3 weeks ago. So last night I was trying to I went on YouTube to try to Google a specific problem with the Dyson vacuum. And bro, I pull up like this first video. This guy's like, "Oh, everybody, I'm trying to fix a vacuum," but yelling in the thing. I'm like, bro, just tell me how to fix my vacuum. I don't need a long intro. And so I was like, I'm gonna start a channel. I think it'd be more entertaining. Well, I was already successful. My settings were kicking ass. And I said, I'm gonna when I'm recording my videos, I'm getting right to the damn point. My title is how to do this with Profit Trailer. I didn't have no bullshit intro. I didn't say watch till the end of the video. I said what I was gonna give immediately. And
Well, with that being said, I won't make people wait till the end of the video. I did kind of flash it on the screen that the first 50 people that sign up for Market Cipher using my referral link that use promo code RiceBaby at checkout, I'll get 50% off Market Cipher for the
big
first
swinging.
50
I
people.
don't know if I've ever
It was
given
generous of you.
let's sit down at 50% off, but you're a real one. And so yeah, 50% off Market Cipher for the first 50 people that use your link, and then use the coupon code RiceBaby at the checkout whenever they pick whatever option they choose, whether it's the yearly or the lifetime. When they go to the checkout page, there's a box that says like coupon code, and you type in RiceBaby, all one word.
Yep.
50% off. First 50 people. After that, you're back to full
Again, man,
price.
thank you for being so generous with that. I appreciate.
Thank you.
And I don't want to make people wait too much about what Market Cipher is, but you started off promoting a different crypto trading bot and then ultimately decided to create Market Cipher. Is that how that worked out?
So what happened was basically, I'm sorry, I'm watching the prices came up. Thank God. I've been minus in this trade. I was down 60K in this trade. And
Which trade? Your $4 million trade?
Back to zero. So I was a little distracted. But let me answer your question. So I really fell in love with trading. It was in my bloodline. I kind of always, ever since I was a kid, I knew it was in the back of my head. And so I was playing around with indicators, learning how to script and back test. And so long story short, I made a bunch of indicators and had a bunch of indicators that I used and fiddly fought around with. But I was using the free version of TradingView. So you can only have 3 indicators a time on your screen.
Which I have that. I need to upgrade, but I do have the free version, so I can only do three of the 4.
So I would have like 20 different pages up, going back and forth, looking at indicators. I'm like, man, I need all my shit in one place. So that's what we did. I met a gentleman that really knew coding and scripting better than me. And really he kind of taught me what to do, and really helped me in the beginning, kind of like, I want this, and I didn't really know the brickwork of, I've never coded before, so I definitely had help. But yeah, man, I just needed everything in 3 indicators. And so
Did you trade before crypto? Like anything like stock markets, any of that kind of shit? Did you do any sort of trading at all?
besides Pokemon cards in the 2nd grade, and candy bush cigars in like the 4th grade, no, I was not. I didn't work for Charles Schwab or anything. Crypto was the first thing I traded.
What about now? Have you dabbled in other markets?
Of course I have. Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. So what exactly is Market Cipher for people who might be unfamiliar?
Well, it is a indicator system of pretty much everything I use. There's Market Cipher A, B, SR, and DBSI. And to be honest, for me to go over, everything on this show, we have tutorials and stuff.
Yeah, I was going to mention that
But
there's
I can give you a little breakdown of kind of core strategies, like the philosophy that I follow, or that we follow, and kind of how basic strategy works and stuff. So let me give I'll give you like a brief, kind of the brief description, and I'll give you kind of the core of Market Cipher. There's a core strategy. So I have my screen. Is my screen shared right now? Are you able to pan to it? Boom.
I got it pulled up right now.
Word.
Right
And
now.
so there's Market Cipher A, which is indications on the candles, these little symbols. Market Cipher B, which is pretty much everyone's favorite, which is these different waves and stuff down here. There's Market Cipher SR, which is strength and resistance, and then a couple other things. And then there is Market Cipher DBSI, the Dual Band Strength Index, which is the newest and 4th addition to the Market Cipher family, which is these number strength ratings on the top and bottom of every candle. So
real quick, are those number ratings similar to how do you watch any of Tone Base's stuff? He does.
No.
He has like
numbers.
No.
Okay. Yeah, no. Totally not even close. Not even close. So just because there's numbers,
No, I was just curious. I just want to ask because again,
I'm gonna say this.
I'm not the smartest trader.
You might want to go back, and I'm cool with Tone, but the DBSI came out, and you might want to see when a couple other people came out with their own little things.
So you're saying
symbols, listen, I'm not hating.
There's similar indicators that are made.
When something is so successful and trailblazing, other people are going to want to follow and do the same. And I hope it brings more success to everyone. So, no, each of these numbers each of these ratings is calculated off of 36 different things that are gone through and spits out a ranking number. So, the DBSI, there's a bull side and a bear side. And it's really simple. The higher the number, the stronger. The lower the number, the weaker. Right now, it's -5, for example. We're on the hourly here. And we actually the price just actually pumped up pretty good here. So if on Hike and the Sheet candles, You had 11, 14, 17, 18, 19 on the bull, -5 on the bear. Boom. Price goes up. So it's a way to see reversals. If price is going to reverse, like right here on these candles, it was, it was a 12 up here and then it started to weaken. Now it's a 4. Now it's a -5. And then, okay, it's a -5. Now it's a -2. So strength picked up. -3, 0. Boom, 17. And so it's a way to it get weakening and strengthening of price reversal. Super simple,
It's like a
super
moment,
easy to use.
like almost helps you with momentum.
People love it. Yes, it's DBSI, totally kicks butt. That's the DBSI. There's 36 different calculations and indications, and it's just basically just like a checklist for how many are crossed off, and that's what the number is. So that's the dual band strength. That's the DBSI. My overall theory basically is with following the money. I say there's technical analysis, there's fundamental analysis, which is based off the news, technical analysis based off lines and support, resistance, trading BS, chart BS. And then there's what I call money analysis, which is following the money. And that's what I believe in. So we'll start with this red and green wave here. This is my money flow indicator, which some very respectable people have said that it is the best money flow indicator they've ever seen, they've ever used.
Sweet.
And I happen to agree. And the idea is there's a 0 line here. If it's in the red, money, if it's coming down, money is leaving the asset pair. There is a less amount of money that is being traded and being in the party, right?
Right.
I say like water to a garden. If more money starts coming in, if water, if you turn on a hose into a dirt patch, plants overall start to grow. So if money comes in, overall, the price should go up, right? Everyone, we want more people into Bitcoin because we know overall, if more people are playing with Bitcoin, more the economy, the ecosphere has to grow, right? So naturally, the price should go up, right? And it does.
Should. Yeah.
So that's all how you read this. When it's increasing, overall price should start to go up. If it starts to turn and go down, overall price start to go down. If it starts to come back up, boom, overall. And this is leading indicator. What makes Market Cipher so special is that it is leading. It is before it happens. And there's specific points where we talk about tutorials where you want to get in as well. But I mean, even right here on the 4-hour, money flow was curving from the red starting to come up. Even when it crosses the 0 line to the green, you could have gotten right here. Whammy. You know what I'm saying? Whammy. Now it's starting to come back down here on the 4-hour a little bit. We're a little bit worried on the 4-hour. But if you start to zoom out on higher time frame, it's still super thick. We are very, very thick in the money flow right now on higher time frames, just to give you like current price action shit.
Okay.
And so we are hella thick. So I'm not really stressing about these lower time frames. That's why I've been long in these lower time frames. Sorry, my chart's messy, because there's a lot of money that's been trading Bitcoin right now. So I haven't been stressing. That's why I've been every single time we've had this pump, and it's like right here, everyone's saying it's going to come down. Everyone was saying, "Oh, I'm short and I'm scared." We longed it again. We went to it's strong. It's bullish on a big time frame. So we go to lower time frames and look for entries. We look for when it dips into the red, right around the hourly. This beautiful entry, because it's still hella thick on the higher time frame. Come back down. This was a great entry right here. Dipped in the red. We know it's coming back up. You have your momentum because it's thick as hell on a higher time frame. I went off a little tangent there. You got
No, I like the way that you explained that, though. Now something else I was curious about, because I've watched Frankie Candles and I know that he was using a lot of the Market Cipher indicators, and I've seen him talk about blood diamonds and things like that. What indicator shows the blood diamonds, and what are the impacts of those diamonds?
So the blood diamonds appear on Market Cipher A. And so I'm not going to give the super secret sauce. Some of it you're able to see if you like really look hard enough and see when certain things cross, certain things happen. But a blood diamond occurs when we have a red square, like right here. These little red squares, and also a red X, and it's just an extra bearish indication. And
Okay.
so that's what a blood diamond is it's a bearish indication.
What
Now,
is its ratio of success as far as indications? Because I know not all of them have played out. I'm just curious if you've got like a
so
ratio.
here's what I'll say. I think the worst thing someone can do, not just with Market Cipher, but with like any indicator, is just using there's just using one thing. So if you see a blood diamond, you're not just supposed to short and go, oh, I'm short. You want to make sure if you see a blood diamond, you want to you want to look at your other indicators to see if they are agreeing. So the whole point in Market Cipher isn't just to look for green dots in long and look for blood diamonds in short.
Right.
Even though some people like to go out there and try to clickbait and tell you that. So I can't tell you, and there's a million different time frames, bro. So I can't give you like an exact percentage on that. I can't answer that.
No, that's cool. That's cool. I mean,
Um,
and I don't want people like there is no perfect trading tools. Like or I think that there would be a totally different game if there was perfect trading tools. But from what I understand and gathered from feedback from peers and users, Market Cipher is one of the best crypto tools
you
that
damn
they've
straight, dude.
utilized.
It's listen, I you know, we have people from all walks of life. I have major hedge fund dudes, top ranking leverage traders to everyday single moms, and that's no joke. We are the number one selling indicator system in crypto ever. No, ever. We're number one in crypto ever. And trading as a whole is a big industry in all markets. It is rare that there's another type of trading system out there that has had the success that Market Cipher has. And
Right.
you don't have that type of success unless people are really kicking ass. And I tell you where people might make the mistakes is they stop keeping things simple. The point is to keep it simple. You have your core strategy, look at the money flow on a big time frame. Where is it? We're looking for curvature up or curvature down. And so you want to have we call it identifying your environment. Identify, which just means, is it bullish or bearish, right? So if it's coming up here, if our money flows is confidently coming up, if it's nicely curved and it's coming up, then we're looking for momentum. Is our momentum coming up? Are we having our VWAP yellow wave? Is it crossing up? You're just looking for 3-4 things to be
Right.
going in the same direction. And Market Cipher lays it out beautifully, if I do say so myself. And that's why people have been so successful with it.
Well, and this is one of the reasons why I wanted to get you on to kind of kind of give a little bit more of an explanation of some of the stuff that I've been seeing.
Yeah.
So I could have better comprehension. Hopefully that everyone else who's watching will have better comprehension of exactly how this thing works. And then again, I want to refer people that if you are interested, I'll say it again, the first 50 people using promo code RiceBaby, using my referral link at checkout, get 50% off Market Cipher for the first 50 people. And there was something else I was going to add. Yeah, I mean, I really wanted to kind of get a better understanding of how some of
Yeah.
this
So
works.
so the first thing we just talked about, I got more for you. Don't worry. So the first thing we talked about was this money flow, right? That's money coming in, money coming out, super important, right? So the next would be the momentum waves, and I guess you could say these big green dots down here. So these blue waves with like the lighter whitish blue, light blue waves cutting into each other with the zero line here. This is a momentum oscillator, and momentum, if dialed in correctly, is a leading indication, just like the DBSI, right? Strength. You can instead of looking at moving averages that are lagging, like this is based on the past. Oh, it's crossed and it's already come down 50%. If you have momentum dialed in, you can scale, you can measure when something's getting weaker or when something's getting stronger. It's simple shit. You know what I'm saying? As long as you have the indicator, if you have the indications dialed in correctly.
Have a good comprehension of how they work. And again, that's one of the things I like about the website with having those tutorials and the academy. So I mean, it's like beyond what you're talking about here, there's a lot of resources for people to get a full comprehension about how Market Cipher works, all on a Market Cipher website.
Yeah, and like I said, the biggest thing is to keep it simple. So here you go, right? I'm on the 5 second. When I give like presentations, I go to like the 1 second chart and 5 second chart because I can show you the light real time, basically most of the time.
Right.
And so here's what I mean by a leading indicator. I'll give you a couple examples just with the money flow, right? So money flow came up hella thick, right? Yay, prices up. Woo, we're all the way up here, right? Now, money flow is starting to come down. See, getting lower and lower. But look at the price. It hasn't moved yet. But the money flow's telling you it's coming. Now it's in the red, still hasn't happened. And then boom, it happened. So money started leaving already. Smart money started leaving already. Price was holding, but it lost its legs. It could not hold the price any longer. That is a leading indication right here.
And that's
price
a
is
5
still up
second
here, leading indication right here, and then it happened. Let me show you another
that's
one.
5 second time indicator, or the
Yeah,
time,
we're just
right?
on the 5 second right now.
Okay.
Works on any time frame. It works on, right? Same thing with here. If you look on the way up, money flow came down. Now it's starting to come up. Beautiful two bullish green dots right here. Momentum's coming up, but money flow's curving up. Price coming up a little bit. Boom, you get in right here. Whammy. You know what I'm saying? So it's even on the 5 second, it's leading. Let me go to here, let me clear this out first here. I'm gonna show you why I was calling for a 64K top forever, stuff like that. And when I was selling at 50K, and
yeah, you were making some smart moves.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Looking at the daily, this is when we were at the top 65K for the first time. Money flow, hella thick, and we were partying, right? Price was skyrocketing. We were having the best time of our lives. Now, money flow slowly started to come down here, coming down here. Oh, it's getting super close. Here, let me make this bigger. This is getting hella close to the zero line. This is when the warnings start coming out like, yo, you know, there's the people are leaving the party. The water's leaving the garden. We're running out of alcohol at the bar, right? And so this is a leading indication. Finally, the legs, it don't have the money ain't there to support the price. Crack down, right? And the price came up again, and then it happened again. It was a little prettier this time, but money flow came up. Whoops. Money flow come up and then comes down. Yeah. So I like tracking the money, man. That's my thing. And it's the same thing in a bear run. Now, in a bull run, there's going to be more green. It's going to be thick in the green. And when it comes in the red a little bit, you long. When it's bear run, it's more in the red. So it comes in red. When it's in the green, it's only in the green for a little bit. You short that shit, right? And then boom, right? So I love the money flow. Bro.
Boom.
I love tracking the money. I mean, it's
Well, that
I love it,
indicator,
bro.
man, looking at that indicator kind of reminds me of like the as above, so below saying, because you can see how they correlate 100%. And if you're looking at just the bottom graph part and then start looking at the candles, you can see where that
Yeah.
matches up.
Yeah, you do little
It's almost
exercises
like some
like, wait,
beautiful
no,
art.
cover up the candles, right? We're just looking at this. So we have here, we're on the daily. So this is a higher time frame for like a day trader, right? Money flow coming up. Now, if this was a bull market, I'd be longing my ass off, right? But it's not. We're in a confirmed basically bear trend. You could probably make some money off this, but now it's in the green. Green's already coming down, so I'd be probably shorting right here. Hopefully we're not losing our ass, and hopefully we don't embarrass ourselves on Rice TV right now.
No, I don't think that's the case, man. I mean, like I've seen some of the stuff that you've been doing on your channel lately, and it's fucking insane.
If I could figure out where I could okay, here. Whoopsie daisy.
Live $4 million trade, 3K profit, 300K profit. Fucking
Yeah, it's been a good
insane,
past
man.
couple months. Yeah. So boom, we shorted right here, price came down. Yippee-yi-yo-ki-yay. So hindsight's always 2020 though. But yeah, man, I do this. You know what I'm saying? I'm in this just like everybody else. I'm not using anything special, anything different. This is what I use, and yeah, man.
Do you only use Market Cipher to trade? Do you use any other indicators?
I don't use any other indicators. The indicators I use are all in Market Cipher. Now, like these lines here, these are trend lines. So like I'll draw like trend lines and stuff.
Right. Yeah.
But I don't have any other indicators. I'm not pulling up everything I use
Bollinger
is in
Bands or
Market
anything
Cipher.
like that.
So, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, man, I really appreciate you taking time to explain that.
Yeah, dude. Anytime. And like I said, Market Cipher's been going strong for a long time. Our testimonials are insane in our Discord. I should pull some up. Let me see if let me go to the Market Cipher Discord here, actually. And
there's some on the website itself.
Yes, there is, and there's going to be more on our.
Because you guys are getting ready to do a revamp of the website.
Yeah, we're going through a whole revamp of the website. It's been going on for a while. So hopefully, like in a month, it'll be done. But bro, if you see, winning 10 trades in a row is insane. There is so many people that post they're winning 9 trades, 10 trades in a row of all sizes. This guy posting here, let me just read it for itself. I didn't know the first thing about trading when I decided to get Market Cipher, yada yada yada, 7 months. He was losing his ass, and then he made it back. He posts his PNL right here, right? Started losing his ass, and he made it back. You know what I'm saying? And then boom, he posts like his logs here. If you go to like the logs, there's people trading crypto, there's Forex people, there's people trading all kinds of things. Looking for ones that are like 10 out of 10. There's so many of them.
Well, while you're looking, I'll add so I've got the website pulled up with testimonials here if people want to like take time to look at the testimonials over on marketcipher.com.
Word.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah. Yeah, those were all real. We've never paid for a review or a testimonial or anything like that. It's all real. So yeah, if you get Market Cipher, that you go to the tutorial page, watch the basic strategy videos. If you want to join the Discord, watch the how to join the Discord. The videos are a little dated, the tutorials, but the info's still there. I think I'm going to have new tutorials on our new website just because I say like CryptoFace, crypto.com and different stuff. This is from years ago, but it's still, I go from a beginning, entering a trade, in the middle of a trade, and then exiting a trade on the tutorials. And you really, I mean, it's everything you need is said. Now, Market Cipher is also really built also from, it's like a dumbed down version of my trade bots too. So some things like people don't need to get too wrapped up on. But I say, like, in some indicators, even just explore it yourself. Like, just look at the price and, what does this mean? Look at the price of what it does and try to figure it out. Like, people make Market Cipher their own. Everyone needs to start with the core strategy. That is the core of Market Cipher, and keep it simple. Don't overcomplicate things. You don't enter a trade off of one signal, not just one thing. You look for money flow going one direction, this going one direction, this going one, 3 or 4 things going in a direction. You identify the environment on a higher time frame. Is it overall going up, overall going down, or sideways, right? And and then you want to go to a lower time frame and make a trade off of that same direction. If we're on a daily or a 12-hour bull run and it's looking good, then you go to the hourly or the 15-minute or the 30-minute for a bull entry. You know what I'm saying?
Totally.
So, and there's ways to judge strength that we talk about in the tutorials. Like, obviously, if we're thick in the green, when the momentum's pointing down, I'm not just flipping short because I exited my long. The price ain't gonna go down that much. So yeah. But anyone can do it, man. I've had a bum off the street. I've had all kinds of crazy people. Like I gotta watch what I'm saying. I'm trying to keep PG-13.
Okay, so let me ask you this. So
person everywhere in the world
it's
has had
it's for
success,
everybody.
uses it, and
It's for everybody and anybody.
Yeah.
So let me ask you real quick. We've been focusing obviously on crypto, but Market Cipher, the 4 different indicators can be used for basically anything that has
Works
a
even
chart,
better
right?
on, I was developed trading Bitcoin, and crypto is harder to trade than anything else. It's like taking candy from a baby in the stock market. You can chart, you can use it. That's why I've had meetings and phone calls with almost every mainstream brokerage. So whether it's a small team or a single trader that works with Charles Schwab, he's like, "Yo, I can't have Market Cipher while I'm working at Checky Schwab, but when I go home, I can." I've had a couple teams with that issue. Like they're not allowed to have it when they're working at the Goldman Sachs trade desk, but they can on their phones or can at home.
Right.
So that's what the enterprise option's for. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy though. You would think that the institutions would want to utilize any tools that are going to help them to be more successful traders overall. Like,
They
why
do
would you?
things a little differently.
Okay,
But
I have no clue, and I really don't want to get a clue either about how that shit works.
yeah. And so but yeah, man. But the last 2 times we did polls, like customer review polls, we had an 82 average customer satisfaction rate. They're either happy and felt like they got their money's worth, or extremely happy and thought they got their money's worth. 82% was the average.
I love that, man.
Yeah, man. Now that's not saying that I recommend. Well, that's not saying that I push people into trading, because you're your own worst enemy. I give it the Powerball. You can win the Powerball, but most people that win the Powerball lose their ass anyways. So it's like, you can have the answers, but that doesn't mean that you're gonna be successful.
Yeah.
You can still mess it up because of your own self.
Yeah,
So
especially if you let emotion come into play, if you overcomplicate something that should be a lot more simple, like you were saying, keep things as simple as possible.
and let the trades come to you. That's what Market Cipher does. Is it opens up so many more opportunity windows that you didn't see before using traditional stuff, right? And like to me, my money's too important to make a trade just based off a pattern and a trend line. And there's people that are successful with that. You can be, but I'm not knocking on it. But you're more successful if you do that and you throw in Market Cipher. And
Right.
when you enter a trade, really, you should feel like you cannot not do it. Like it's speaking to you. Don't force trades. If it's not there, it's not there. There's not a confident trade a 24/7. But people that have Market Cipher, and then if you take it away from them, they feel naked and they feel like, what the hell was I doing before? How the hell was I trading before?
I love that way you put that. Naked
True.
without the Market Cipher. I love it,
I
man.
only know that because that's how it was for me.
Right?
If Trading View was like had some issue and Market Cipher was down or something, what the hell? Like,
You don't
then
know
it
what to
is
do.
gambling. Then you're talking about 54% odds. I'm not going to be risking hundreds of thousands, I'm not going to risk $10 on 54% odds. I just went to Vegas. I played blackjack, count cards. I just got cleaned the fuck out
Did
with
you?
54%. Yeah, I lost my ass. Every
Damn.
time I was doubling down tens, dealer had a 5 or 6. I was betting heavy when the count was good, and I got cleaned out. So even when the odds are in your favor in gambling, you still get cleaned out sometimes. So trading ain't gambling. You can nail trading extremely accurate and be very, very successful. But you do have to check yourself. You do have to be careful with leverage and all that. Leverage isn't the game. You have to leverage as a tool. It's a beautiful tool, just like credit and in loans. It's a beautiful tool when you use it correctly for a confident execution.
Well
But
said, man.
if you're already trading and doing it, you can use it. If you're an old fart and you want to look at a long-term gold investment, Market Cipher is beautiful. It works for everything. So yeah.
Sweet, man. Well, look, I want to be respectful of your time. I think that this is a good place to wrap up today's interview. I would love to get you back on sooner than later for another interview where we can like dive into the markets and kind of look at things on a different perspective. But I really appreciate you like taking time to like explain more about what Market Cipher is, and even to kind of give a little bit more insight as to who the man is behind the mask, behind the face, who the
Yeah.
face is behind the face.
Shit, man. What you see is what you get. What you see is what you get. But
Well, again, man, I
yeah,
appreciate it.
thanks for having me on. And for sure, man. Now that we've made the channel introduction, sometime I'm down to come back on. Bro,
I'll
you
just keep
never do
bugging you.
recordings later at night? Is
No,
it
I
always in
no,
the middle of the
it's
day?
not. It's not, and we can work on that. So
Yeah, I was
now
about
that
to
I
be like,
know
bro,
more
you
about,
gotta work with me a little
yeah,
bit all
now
the
I mean,
time,
all you
man.
got
You
to
know
let me
what I'm
know is where
saying?
your sweet spot is. Let me know where your sweet spot is, and we'll get it worked out. But yeah, dude, I definitely want to do it again. I appreciate it. I want to remind people to make sure that they're using my referral link if you're interested in signing up for
Gotta
Market
use your
Cipher.
link
It's
in
gonna
your
be down below
description.
and
Rice,
pinned
rice,
comment.
baby, all one word, 50% off for the first 50 people, then it's cut off.
Appreciate that, man.
All right, bro.
Thank you so much. You got anything you want to add before we wrap up today, man? Just real quick. It's the 25th of January. I'm going to release this on the 26th, the following day. Links will be down below for everything we talked about, and you can find the referral link and the information for the promo code in the pinned comment as well. So you have nothing else to add?
Nope.
All
Thanks
right.
for having me.
Yeah, dude. Okay, so hold on real quick. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. Make sure you support the channel by using my referral links. If you're interested in signing up for Market Cipher, make sure you're checking out CryptoFace's YouTube channel. There's so many cryptos. It's like, I just want to call you Face. So
I
check
know,
out,
dude. Yeah, but like my homies call me Crypto, and then in crypto they call me Face.
yeah. So check out Face's channel. I got crypto blood on my mind, but check out Face's channel. Check out his Twitter account if you want to follow him. And again, links will be down below. Make sure you subscribe here at Rice TVX if you're not already. Subscribe to my new channel, Rice Against the Grain, where you'll find the Stranger Than Fiction content. And before we wrap up, I will leave you with this. I encourage you to be a blessing to others, treat people how you want to be treated, be the glitch you want to see in the matrix, and be the change you want to see in this world. And until next time, practice change.